Fun Spot Kissimmee is located only 8 minutes away from theme parks like Disney World and is full of many rides and attractions, but today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Fun Spot Kissimmee. Coming in at number 10, we have got a good old classic Ferris Wheel, and standing at a whopping 98 feet tall, Ferris Wheel is a ride for you guests who want to get an amazing view of the surrounding area of Kissimmee. Well, as long as you are not scared of heights. Each gondola can fit 6 people, which is great for you bigger families, but my personal favourite thing about this ride is when the park gets dark, as the light show is absolutely spectacular. So if you are wanting to do a Ferris wheel, I would highly recommend waiting till night, as you won't regret it. Do you want to get dizzy? Well, if so, you will love Tilt-A-Whirl, and the name really does say it all, as on this ride you are sure to tilt and whirl a lot. Therefore, some people won't even get to the queue line, but if you decide to get on this ride, you will be in for a treat. On this ride, your car spins on a circular platform, which spins on another circular platform, which also, believe it or not, spins. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention you do all of this while bouncing up and down, so my biggest words of advice: do not eat before riding. Are you ready to fly like an eagle? Well, at our number 8 spot we have got Screaming Eagle, and despite this ride being located pretty much everywhere, I think this one is pretty special. This is as instead of just doing the cycle over the ground, you do it over a lake, and with you almost tilting 90 degrees, it can be pretty intense. Also, I do have to mention how I love that you can control this ride yourself. So if it's a windy day, I would definitely recommend a ride on Screaming Eagle. At number 7, we have got Paratrooper. And I don't know if it's just that I'm from the UK or something, but I have never seen a ride like this. It looks petrifying. In terms of how it works, you are basically on board your gondola with one other person, and you start to go round slowly on this diagonal Ferris wheel sort of thing. If this sounds okay, that's because we haven't got to the scary part yet. Once everyone has boarded, you then start going round faster and faster until you are literally flying around shaking from side to side. So for a family ride, this is definitely for the thrill seekers in the family. It is time for the number 6 spot, and we have got another carnival ride. This is Flying Bobs, and this is actually one of my favourite types of carnival rides, with it being a Matterhorn. How it works is you basically sit in a little pod and go round an egg-shaped layout, but with the corners really banking you as it does get faster. The coolest thing though is when the ride starts to slow down, as everyone thinks it's ending when actually you do it all in reverse, which is so sick. And for some people, they do unfortunately take the sickness a little bit too seriously. Top 5 and for this spot we have got Headrush 360, and do not get fooled with its height, as it's actually a fairly small ride, but very intense. This ride is like any other gyro swing with one little twist, the fact that it goes 360 degrees with a lot of upside down hang time as you slowly crawl over the top. With the awesome American colours as well, this ride fits perfectly into the park, and for especially the younger thrill seekers, this is a great start for the really intense rides. At number 4 we have got Hurricane, and before we even start, you are probably thinking from the name, it's a spinning flat ride, where if you thought that, then you were wrong, as it's our first roller coaster on the list, opening in 2019. This ride is no RMC, but it is still a really fun ride, with its initial 52-foot drop followed by many twists and hills. Unfortunately though, apart from that, there really isn't a lot, and hence why Fun Spot Kissimmee is its 4th location. Nevertheless, it is still a great cred. Here for another dizzy ride at the park, as at number 3 we have got Galaxy Spin, and this Samperla wild mouse sure does spin you. Now around the world there are many, and I mean many, exact replicas of this one, but if you do get the opportunity to ride, you are in for a treat. Each gondola can seat 4 people next to each other, which is actually quite cool. Then after rising up the lift hill, you then whip round a few corners before a quick drop. However, it is the second load of corners which are the best, as when you go round them you are also spinning, and with the sharpness of turns, trust me, it makes you spin a lot. But apart from that, there really isn't a lot towards Galaxy Spin. Who remembers being pushed on the swing as a kid? Now imagine that swing going above 100 feet and 180 degrees. Well, that is hot seat, and this S&S screaming swing definitely deserves a spot at number 2. Each cycle can fit 8 people, with 4 people being in each car, which then goes alternatively throughout the ride. Unfortunately though, due to it having a limited capacity, queue times will be long, but with the intensity of rushing back and forwards, up and down, this ride is definitely worth it. It is time for the number 1 spot, and the ride that deserves this spot has to be Mind Blower Coaster. But after riding this coaster, your mind is sure to be blown. This is a Gravity Group Wooden Hybrid Coaster, and the standout elements definitely include the initial 80-foot drop and the corkscrew at the beginning. Apart from those though, the ride still doesn't disappoint, with its 115-degree overbank turn, airtime hills, and so much more. This is the sort of ride where you would go just for this attraction, and if you have not gone on it before, I definitely recommend getting yourself on Mind Blower now. Unfortunately, that is it from our video over here at Fun Spot Kissimmee. If you have enjoyed this top 10 video, please make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below, as it means the absolute world to us. In addition to this, if you are a huge fan of the channel, make sure to check out our Patreon page, as it really helps us out to make more content just like this one here. But that is it from me, Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coasting, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.